So, I was talking to someone yesterday who was telling me all about these horrible lies that someone in his life had told about him that totally messed up his life and sent him into this dark night of the soul. And I just felt for him so much because while I hadn't been in that exact situation, I've had people who I thought were friends, people who I cared about, spread lies about me, and it was online, right? And it's I know how powerless you can feel in that situation, and how frustrated, and how it's just your word against theirs, and you know it's a lie, but no one else in the world knows, or maybe very few people. Maybe the people who do know don't speak up for you. And you know what I learned in that situation was that it was a lesson in having boundaries up, setting my own boundaries, and it was a lesson in not taking things personally, right? And I remember talking to 3 different therapists at the time. I went to 3 because I was just like, I want to get the best advice possible. I need guidance through this. And all 3 told me it was a lesson in boundaries and in not taking this, challenged my capacity to not take things personally. But what they really said that I took away that helped me pull through that was that the way that other people behave has so much more to do with who they are as people than who you are. You know, the things that they say about you, the things that they might do to you, all of that shows their character and not yours. And you can't let anyone's distorted perception of you have any weight with you. You know, especially if it's people whose opinions you didn't value in the first place. But even if it is people whose opinions you valued, you can't let their distorted perception of you control your life or even affect you, really. And it's hard. Believe me, it's hard. But you need to stand unyielding in your own truth, right? That you know who you were for this other person or for these other people. You know how you showed up for them. You know what your intentions were. And as long as your intentions were pure, then that's all that matters. You know, we're here to learn lessons in this crazy, wild trip adventure that we call life. And everything is for a lesson, right? And in the grand scheme of things, when you are on the other side of the veil, all that's going to matter is if you chose to learn that lesson and grow from the experience. Because you can use an experience to get bitter, or you can use an experience to forgive and get better and learn and grow and leave behind the emotions, let go of the emotions, and take the lessons with you as you move forward into the next thing, right? Because there's always going to, as long as you're alive, there are more lessons to learn. You know, once there's no more lessons to learn in this lifetime, then you cross back over. So yeah, maybe that person is watching, maybe that can offer some kind of comfort. And it was a hard lesson to learn, for sure. But once you really get it, you step into your own power so much more. You are much more mindful of who you give your time, energy, and attention to, because those 3 things are your currency in this life, right? And you learn to not take things personally. You set stronger boundaries for yourself, and you come out a much more, you know, strong person. And you know, during these like times of crisis, during these dark nights of the soul, there's such a temptation to ask, like, why is this happening? Why did this person or these people do this to me? Why is this happening to me? Why do I deserve this? Like, whatever it is, like, why would they do this, you know? But why is not a spiritual question. And thinking about the why, it doesn't matter. It just keeps you treading water, treading in place, right? Having that knowledge doesn't make you a greater person. Insight doesn't create transformation. Okay, learning why something happened doesn't help you expand and grow. So instead of asking why questions, I've learned to ask what and how questions. Like, what next step can I take? Or how can I use this opportunity to grow? And I just wanted to share that with you all. I just came out of acupuncture. I'm in my car. I was crying in acupuncture. I was thinking about all of this, so I just had to share right away when I got in my car. So yeah, no professional lighting, nothing going on, just me being raw and honest. My name is Chris Ashley, for those of you who don't know me. I'm a life coach, I'm an author. I have a book coming out soon called Change Your Mind to Change Your Reality. And if you head to my website, changeyourmindtochangeyourreality.com, if you sign up for my newsletter, I'll send you a free guide to help you manifest your dream life. I will not spam you. And follow me for more. See y'all soon.